Welcome to PB Story Diary. A grandmother's struggle. How do I protect my grandson from his mother's abandonment? How do you explain to an innocent child that his own mother has walked away again? How do you look into his hopeful eyes, knowing that the person he longs for the most has left without a second thought? These are the questions that haunt me as I sit at my kitchen table, staring at the note my daughter left behind. The second one, the first time, she abandoned her baby. Now, 8 years later, she's abandoned him again. I want to scream, I want to cry, but I can't. Because right now, upstairs, my grandson is sleeping peacefully, unaware that his world is about to shatter. How do I protect him from this pain? How do I shield him from the truth? A mother's choices, a child's consequences. I never imagined my life would turn out this way. When I married my husband, we had dreams of raising a beautiful family together. But life had other plans. Cancer stole him from us when our daughter was just 6 years old. From that moment on, it was just me and her, navigating the world together. I raised her the best way I knew how, balancing discipline with love, teaching her kindness and responsibility, and making sure she always felt supported. She was my entire world, and I believed I had prepared her to face life's challenges. But when she was 18 and still in high school, she got pregnant. I was worried she wasn't ready. I told her as much and encouraged her to think carefully about her future. But she was determined to keep the baby. It was her choice, and I respected it. What I hadn't expected was how quickly she would come to resent that choice. For months after her son was born, she complained constantly about the crying, the sleepless nights, the endless demands of a newborn. She snapped at me. She snapped at him. Sometimes, she would just sit there, staring at the wall, acting as if her life had been stolen from her. Then, when he was just 6 months old, she did something I still struggle to understand. One morning, I woke up to silence. No crying, no fussing. Just an eerie stillness that sent a chill down my spine. I walked into the kitchen and saw the note. I can't do this. I need to start over. I found someone who can give me the life I deserve. And just like that, she was gone. A second chance, or another mistake. That was the day I became more than a grandmother. I became his mother. I raised my grandson as my own, giving him all the love, attention, and security that his real mother never could. He became my purpose, my light in the darkness. He was never a burden, he was a blessing. For 8 years, we built a life together. I never told him the full truth about his mother. I let him believe she was away, unable to care for him, but still loving him in some distant way. Then 3 months ago, she called. I almost didn't answer, but I did. And when I heard her voice after all these years, my heart clenched. She was crying. She said she regretted everything. She said she wanted to reconnect. Could people really change? Could she? I wasn't willing to risk his heart on a maybe. I told her that if she wanted to be in his life, she had to prove she was responsible. No disappearing acts, no broken promises. She agreed. At first, she made an effort. She showed up, showered him with attention, and for the first time, he got to experience what it felt like to have a mother. His little face would light up whenever she came over. But then, it started happening again. The excuses, the no-shows, the sighs of frustration when he needed her attention, the complaints. So many complaints. I don't have time for this. Why does he need so much? I can't handle this. And then, last night, I woke up to silence again. I walked into the kitchen. Another note. I can't do this. I need to rebuild my life. I'm leaving the country. No goodbye, no explanation, just another selfish escape. How do I protect him from the truth? This morning, my grandson woke up and rubbed his sleepy eyes. "Grandma, where's Mommy?" And I did what I never thought I would do. I lied. "She had to go to the hospital, sweetheart." I couldn't bear to tell him the truth. Not yet. Not when he had just started believing in her again. But what happens when he starts asking more questions? What happens when he realizes she's not coming back? How do I protect his heart from the woman who gave him life, only to walk away from it? How do I make sure he never feels like he wasn't enough for her to stay? I don't have all the answers, but I do know this. He will always have me. I will never abandon him. I will love him fiercely, unconditionally, and forever. But will that be enough to heal the wounds she's left behind? Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more incredible tales. See you in the next one. Until then, keep the stories alive.